So everyone is doing this level up videos, and in this our generation, we tend to not look at people for inspiration. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Lydia MEGGISON, and if you are new here, thank you. If you are not, welcome and thank you for always stopping by. I really do appreciate you. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe. So today, from the title of this video, you can see that we're going to be talking about how to really level up your life and live a better life. Yeah. So let's get right into the video. So everyone is doing this level up videos, and they're talking about the physical things like how to dress, how to this, how to that. But I'm going to be telling you today the process of it all, how you get to that point. How do you get to your dressing, your this, your that? I've come to find that everything we do stems from our mind, and this can affect the way we see the world, and this can affect our reality. We'll be talking about the steps you can take to level up your life, and the first one is get to know yourself. Everything you need to become who you are, I'm telling you today, everything you need, everything when you were created, everything you need to fulfill your purpose, to fulfill your goals, to fulfill your life, your life need is already inside of you. And I've come to realize that in this our generation, we tend to not look at people for inspiration, not inspiration or motivation, but we tend to compare ourselves with other people that have done or achieved what we think we want, or what we want, or a certain type of goal that you feel like you want. We tend to compare ourselves with these people. We tend to want to be exactly like they are, and I'm saying we because I want to come back one day and watch this video when I am maybe falling back. I'm not trying to say that when you do all these things you will never have a down day, you will never have a day where you are not feeling like yourself or you're not feeling up to it, but I'm trying to tell you that this is a journey, and any day that I feel like I am backsliding or I am not feeling like my best self, I can come and watch this video and I can feel inspired. So you too, you can also watch this video again and again and again when you are not feeling up to it, because I know that this video is going to help somebody, because today we're not talking about superficial things or physical things. We're going to be talking about everything that has to deal with your mind. So get to know yourself, spend time with yourself, have conversations with yourself. I'm not saying like going crazy, but really think, because we find out that this day and age we are just scrolling. I spend less and less time on social media every day these days, because I am in a meeting with myself, I'm in conversations with myself, I am trying to figure out that, babe, what do you want? Babe, what do you need? Babe, what do we need to do? So this is me getting to know myself, what I like. You see that some people are systemic people, in the sense that some people work with systems. I'm that kind of person where I work with a routine. I have to work with a routine. I have to work with a to-do list. I cannot just wake up and just say, okay, today and I'm just doing things. I have to have a routine. I have to have a to-do list. And you find that those people that just wake up and just go about their day, it works for them, and there's no problem about that. That is the kind of person they are, and they already know this and they don't bother. So get to know yourself. The next step we're going to be talking about today is seek God. I know that not everybody is religious, but I am religious, and I'm going to be talking about how letting God into my life, how allowing God to be in the center of my life has really helped me in my level up journey, and has really helped me to level up my life to this point. I was listening to Pastor Mildred Okonkwo. If you don't know her, she's a Nigerian pastor. She has a podcast called Bible Before Breakfast, where she was speaking with a guest on that day, and he said, and I quote, I tweeted it, he was speaking about something about purpose. He said, if you find God, you find purpose. So there's also this saying that said the greatest need of a human or a man is salvation. So find God, seek God. That's why you find a rich person that is sad, and you find a poor person. The person is not happy that they are poor, but the person has this joy, this radiance about their life, and you're wondering like, what is making this person so happy? You find that person has God, that person seeks God, that person leaves God at the center of their life. The person allows God to guide them. The person allows God to work his mighty hands in their life. Adding point 1 and point 2 together, getting to know yourself and seeking God, you find out that every other thing, that's the physical things, start to come together. Every other thing, like what you are supposed to do, how you are supposed to dress, how you are supposed to carry yourself. I mean, when you allow God to be the center of your life, when you know God, when you know that God is your father, you know that you are a royal priesthood, and there's a way that you carry yourself. So these things just come naturally to you. You don't have to start watching any video where they tell you that carry yourself, and you find that those things are hard for you to do because you don't know who you are, you don't know how beautiful you are, you don't know, like, there's just so much beauty to you. All those physical things that people talk about when they talk about leveling up, you see that it comes naturally to you because you know who you are. It baffles me when I see that people are trying to be so much of somebody else just because this person has achieved a certain goal. They neglect themselves, they neglect who they are, their unique and beautiful self, and you see that this your inner self starts to drift away, and you find out that you become so sad as you try to be what that person is, because you cannot be what that person is because that person has had their own process. That person was that person to be able to achieve that goal. So you need to find who you are supposed to be to achieve the goal that you want to be, even if the goal is the same. Trust me, even if the goal that you want to achieve, let's say somebody became a millionaire and you saw it and you want to now start maybe doing the kind of business that the person is doing, it won't work for you because you are different from that kind of you are different from that person. So you need to find who you need to be to achieve that goal that you want to achieve, even if it is the same thing with the other person. Do not disrespect yourself by neglecting yourself. You need to find who you need to be to achieve that goal. I don't know if I'm making sense. I feel like I'm just gibbering and jabbering, but I know what I'm saying, and I know that I've been able to pass across this information. The next step is follow the cliche advice. I mean, they are all there for a reason. They are not just words. They mean something. They are all different concepts. I'm talking about words like discipline, focus, respect, humility, perseverance, patience, and words like that. In whatsoever way that you are lacking, you see that once you fix up, everything just becomes easier. You start to reach your goals easy. Everything becomes smoother for you. You are not as sad anymore. You are not as miserable anymore. Everything just comes together. Look at them one by one. I mean these words. You find out that how have they ever gone wrong? Discipline and focus. This is holding yourself accountable to be able to achieve your goals, and you will feel like these other ones like respect, humility, and all of that doesn't affect you because you are doing it for other people. But when you show kindness to people, you find that you are so happy. There's this joy that builds up between in you. You feel good and makes you feel happy. Let's be moving on to the next step. Keep setting goals but have systems. So I personally suffered from this 2 years ago where I stopped setting goals. I found myself in a mental comfort zone where I stopped setting goals, and it made me feel so miserable. I mean, I found that I had set a goal and I achieved it, and not like I even set that goal. I just found that I achieved something and I just stopped. And I did not realize this until I took a 6 month break, and I asked myself, why are you feeling this way? Why? Because it's not like anything was actually lacking in my life. I'd actually achieved a goal. So what was the problem? I did not have systems to keep me going. In the book Atomic Habits, Clich talks about adopting these systems to help you achieve your goal but still live a better life after you already achieved your goal and forever and ever and ever, because you already have these things in you. Losing weight or gaining weight, for an example, and you want to use the gym to gain weight or lose weight. Clich talks about examples of systems like bringing out your gym wear a night before, having a meal prep or a meal plan, food are made available so you do not slide back and eat junk food or eat what you're not supposed to eat, and also going to the gym and staying for 10 minutes or just doing 2 minutes of workout. I mean, these things seem very absurd and very stupid, but when you bring out your clothes a night before you go to the gym, you are looking forward to putting your clothes in a certain spot, maybe just bringing it out, hanging it in a certain spot. You find out that once you continue to do that thing, it's just eventually, okay, when you wake up in the morning, you see the clothes, you put it on and you are going to the gym. Or when you get to the gym, you spend 10 minutes there and you start coming home. When you get to the gym, when you are spending your 10 minutes there, you just do 2 minutes of a workout and you leave. And you find out that you start to enjoy it. You start to want to do more because, I mean, why not? So you can see that these things will help you achieve your goal. Systems will help you achieve your goal and live a better life. And once you continue to do these things, after you've lost weight or you've gained weight, you find out that you are stuck with a habit, and a good habit, you are stuck with it, and you just want to keep on going and going and going and going. And you find out that you are spending more than 1 hour in the gym, you are spending 30 minutes in the gym, you are spending 30 minutes doing a workout. So I have this vlog on my channel where I did my night routine, and I picked up this night routine in 2020 during the lockdown. I mean, everybody was working out, so I would work out and have my bath. That's after sweating. I'll have my bath in the evening, do my skincare, immediately take my Bible and read. Even if I'm going to watch a YouTube video or Netflix after praying, after reading my Bible and praying, I know that I have done what I am supposed to do that is important to me at that time. So it just makes my life easier when it makes your life easier when you have systems put in place. So you can try and implement this in any area of your life. You can also read the book for more methods and full understanding. We're going to be moving on to the next step, and the next step is take action and stay intentional. Everything you do in your life, you have to be intentional about it, and I think that's what the previous step talks about setting systems to help you achieve these goals, in the sense that when you find out that, okay, you are lacking in the area of maybe humility, you are lacking in the area of kindness, you are lacking in the area of discipline, you are lacking in the area of focus. When you want to live intentionally, you want to constantly remind yourself that, oh, I'm not supposed to do this, I'm not supposed to be unkind, I'm not supposed to be, you are just constantly reminding yourself and having conversations with yourself. I have a video of the books that you can read to make your 2023 better mentally, physically, and financially. So when you read that book, it is With Winning in Mind by Lani Basham, and he speaks about the affirmative directive, where you write your goals in an action manner, where you write, let me use becoming a millionaire for example. I want to be, I am a millionaire by 2023 December. My business is so everything you are going to do, everything you are going to be doing every day, you take daily actions to be that person that you found out that you are. That's from the first step, getting to know yourself. Daily actions that person is going to do to be a millionaire, you have to do those actions. You have to stay intentional and remind yourself that, babe, we're not supposed to be doing this. Guy, we're not supposed to be doing this. There's this thing that people say, you cannot control what other people do, but you can control how you react to them. So when you find out that, okay, you are being unkind or you are being disrespectful because of what other people are doing, that this person is controlling your reaction. But if you choose to stay intentional and still be kind and still be respectful, in the sense that you are being intentional about your reaction to that person's action. Do you understand what I'm saying? So this is how you stay intentional. You find out that your level up journey or your level up process is becoming very, very smooth. It's becoming easy, because these outside factors cannot affect you anymore. And even if they affect you, you are quick to have a meeting with yourself. I like to call it meeting. You are quick to call yourself to order and be like, what's up? What are we doing? How far? So the next step is keep learning and self-education. I like to think of myself as someone that enjoys philosophy and stoicism. I know that education, becoming a lawyer, becoming an engineer, and all of these things are very important, and I'm not trying to dispute that fact. But after you have done this, or while you are doing this, you need to keep educating yourself, self-educating yourself, maybe picking up a skill, how to sew, how to code, it could be anything, how to make clothes, how to build something, whatsoever it is. So you have to just keep on pouring into yourself, because let me tell you how this can help you. If you pick up a skill and you have mastered that skill, there's this confidence that brings. So when you are walking into a room, nobody needs to tell you that you need to keep your shoulders up. Nobody needs to tell you how to carry yourself, because you have done this for yourself. You have built your confidence, and they say that the fastest way to build confidence is to do something that you said that you're going to do, and maybe pick up a skill or something like that. So your confidence is going to be on 100. So you have to keep on educating yourself. You have to keep on staying up to date. This is something that I'm going to continue doing. This is why I say that the level up journey is not something that you just come to a pause and say, okay, I'm now leveled up. There's nothing like that. So you have to keep on self-educating yourself. You have to, this is something I'll continue to do for myself, do for my children, do for people around me. Try to explain to them the importance of self-educating. So the next step is reflect constantly. This is something that I do every Saturday morning. Immediately I wake up in the morning, I move on to my table, I check, babe, what did we do this week? What were we supposed to do this week? Because you cannot achieve everything you are supposed to do. I mean, you are not a robot, and if you do, yay to you. So you have a meeting with yourself, babe, what were we supposed to do this week? What did we do this week? What are we doing next week? So it's like you are just constantly checking in with yourself, and how are we feeling? You're asking yourself, how are we feeling? I'm saying we, because this is when you focus this much energy on yourself. You're not bothered about what any other person is doing. You don't have time for jealousy. You don't have lack mindsets where you're thinking that, oh, if this person does this, how would I be able to achieve? Because people think like that. Trust me, people think that if someone is doing this, or if someone is being this, there's not enough space for them to be what they are supposed to be, or do what they're supposed to do, or get what they're supposed to do. And that is wrong. When you focus so much of this energy on yourself, you find out that life becomes super easy, your journey becomes so smooth, and you are doing what you're actually supposed to do, and you're happier. I hope this video has been able to convince you and not confuse you on the process to take on your level up journey. So thank you for watching. Don't forget to comment your opinions. If you want to dispute anything that I said, or you want to add to anything that I have said, the comment section is open. Do not forget to leave your comments, like this video, share this video, comment, and subscribe. Thank you for watching. See you on my next one.